time we talked about brushes and stuff like that. Now we're going to talk about cleaning items process. My favorite ones that I want to use, ones that I just started trying to use, and ones that I think you should use as essential. Like this is Lincoln Cleaner. It's good for suede, nubuck, leather, pretty much almost anything you could think of just about. There's also do not use for other type of warnings, keep out of reach for children, basic things for any type of soap. So this is real good for like suede and stuff like that. You want to use it for that. You can use it for cloth ones. You can use it for leather, but I would mostly want to use this for like suede and nubuck. So those are some the good ones I like to use. This is a easy gel cleaner. What you do is you take the top of it and press it down and use it to scrub. It's got this little scrub pad kind of like over the top, which will help get the dirt out a little bit more. And it's got this little thing right in there. You press down onto it one time, the gel comes out. You might have to do it a couple more times, and then you use this to scrub it up, and it'll get all the paint up. These are pretty good if you want to do it right then and there and get rid of a spot. That's really a good one that I would go for. Usually Angelus has got pretty good cleaners. They got some ones that you don't have to sit right there and use water with and stuff like that, kind of like this one and the next one I'm fixing to bring up. But these come in real good handy, and I really like these because if you get a spot on your shoe, you ain't got to sit right there and pop out the Mr. Eraser and use it. Just put this on it, and sometimes it'll help get it out. Then later on, you can sit right there and get the Angelus, the eraser, and there you go. All right, and then one of my other favorites. This is Angelus Foam Createx. This is good for suede, nubuck, and pretty much a good bit of it. I would be careful on some areas because you don't know how to it would affect. So just pay attention to what's written down there that tells you what it is. And I would just really, if I didn't feel like if I'm just cleaning something and I'm putting this stuff on it, I just squirt the foam on it 1, 2, 3 times, get it, scrub it off, and then get the color off, the dirt off. And that's basically what this is for. If you don't want to go into a deep clean, this is what it's for. Alright, this is mostly for clothes and stuff like that. Usually this helps out on the inside of the shoe. You can also use it to do the leather because it ain't gonna dry the leather out, but it'll help getting out the stains on inside the shoes where you have them right in there. Like grab my shoe. Get the cloth all up in there and get all the dirt up all out of that. That's usually what it would help getting the stains and stuff off the cloth on it. And that's what I would use the OxiClean spray for, just to get rid of stains that I couldn't get out of. This is the same thing. It's got some of the refills and it helps get rid of the stains. I just put it in this easy cleaner from Angelus bottle, and as you see, there you go. You see what that's used for, and it worked out really well. I'm gonna go for another generic one. This is awesome. It works on a lot of stuff. I wouldn't use it on nubuck and stuff like that. Basically, I use it on leather, and it'll help get all the dirt off the leather and stuff like that. And you can get this at the Dollar Tree. So let's say you didn't have the money right then, this would work good at helping you out for a little bit. And just don't put no bleach or anything in with it. You can also use it to clean your house if you want to, not just your shoes. But I would also recommend that you be careful with this stuff. Dilute it, because usually it comes in a strong form, so it works really good. and use it to help get off stains and stuff like that. It's not as good as the OxiClean when it comes to stains. Now, this is the old Reshoevn-Ator, and I really like this old one, but I like the new one better because it seems to work a lot better at cleaning their shoes. I've used them quite a few times, but I like this one too. I'm trying to use it for when I like to clean the shoes for on the videos, and I hope y'all like them. Like, subscribe, and all that YouTube stuff we always do on here. You know, I do customs, and I like to talk about items and give you items that you can sit right there and find out and use the same way I do. That's why I do all this stuff. I try to figure out what kind of cleaners I can use to sit right there and make my work easier. So, alright. I really like Angelus Easy Cleaner. It's really good. It works for a lot of stuff. I mostly like it for suede. Basically the same thing as Lincoln Cleaner. They work pretty much the same, but I've really started off with this one. You don't really need to put any water in it to use it, but you can dilute it if you need to. This is some good stuff. Don't sleep on this. If you can find this at a fair price, get it. Now, whenever I have white stuff in my shoes, the cloth or anything like that, I will use this and put some of it in my stuff to try and brighten up the whites a little bit more. See, because sometimes when you use white stuff on like bleach or something else to whiten up your shoes, sometimes they got like this thin coat of white stuff over it, and it's got a dull yellow color underneath it, and when your bleach is on there, it will make it turn yellow, even though it's bringing the color that is what the color originally is. And this is what I got left of the OxiClean, and it's got Nitro Bright and all that stuff in it. It's really good. I've had it for a long time. That's why it looks dirty and all that. I tried to clean it off, but that's the reason why. It's just I've only used, out of how long I had it, I've only used maybe half of it so far, right in there, and it's worked out good at getting whites whiter and making them bright. And my most expensive one is the other thing. So you're sitting right there saying he's got both of them. He's got the old one and the new one. I think the new one works a lot better. I try not to use as much because expensive, yes, but I do enjoy using it. That's why I use this one more, because I got it from Angelus. I got it from Amazon a long time ago, and I still use it, and I'm still going. But see, I got all this other stuff I've been testing out and trying to figure out that I want to use and stuff like that, and they come in handy. Like sometimes I can even use hand sanitizer sometimes, like the rubber sole of the bottom of the shoe that you're doing. Sometimes you get a little dirt on it and you really don't want to pop out something like this at the time, and you got this on hand. Just sit right there and drop a few drops on it and go to town with an eraser, then wipe it down with a brush, and that'll come in handy. Sometimes this type of stuff will work. I wouldn't recommend it all the time because there's a chance it'll dry out the rubber. I'd be careful with that, but that would be the only place that I would use it for. But only every once in a while, and I think that you sit right there and just do your shoes right and keep them. I do those testings for this stuff, and I really like Angelus. I couldn't tell you which one I would favor for. If I would say anything, this is my highest go-to. The second highest go-to to take my time in using. I think this would be like, I try to use this as number like 10 or something like that. I think this would be my number 10 because I use this just about all the time. Well, no, I think this would be my number 9. This would be number 10, but I ain't been using as much. So I would say all these products, these are all pretty good. These are like the ones in the middle, like 8 and stuff. Like this one would be like what I would use right after this OxiClean, and this I would use that, and I would say these would be my main 3 that I would use at first. And if it's not doing so well, I would jump to the Rejuvenator, because I know it comes in handy. And this would probably all of this process right here, this stuff right here would be my main go-to stuff. And then when I really needed it, I would sit right there and use the rest of those right there, and just basically have those in for. And then the OxiClean, I would have it ready for any kind of white stuff I want to sit right there in bright. I can also use it for my Retro Bright, mix it up with my other stuff and create Retro Bright to re-brighten up my shoes. But right now I got hair 40 right now, Salon Hair 40 or whatever you want to call it. I didn't mean to get the name wrong. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you will give me a thumbs up for the video, like, subscribe, share, and do all those YouTube things that you can do for it, I appreciate y'all. And if you can share out the videos, I appreciate that too. Thank you all for watching.